Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Maggie Scura, and we are taking you on a little tour around our area every time we visit you. And right now we're at the Rosicrucian Egyptian Museum in San Jose. It's a wonderful resource for many things. They have outdoor facilities, indoor museum, of course, library, planetarium. Please stop by and visit if you haven't done so in a while. My guest for the next few moments is also talking about education in another sense. He's Muhammed Chaudhry. He's been with us a number of times, and he is the CEO of the Silicon Valley Education Foundation. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
And I know you're always very positive, and we're looking forward and trying to do what's best and what's right in education for our community, and it's, I know, getting more and more difficult from your perspective. How are things looking from what you do now?
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of hope, but there's a lot of challenges. The challenges are the budget has been cut in the state, it's been cut federally. We were having a lot of challenges in financially supporting public education. The opportunity is this is going to allow us to focus. And I think focusing on things that matter and going deeper into those is what needs to be done now. Silicon Valley Education Foundation has launched our new strategy where we will be focusing on being the #1 region in the state in terms of having all our students prepared to complete a post-secondary education, which means something beyond high school, career technical education, community colleges, or a four-year university.
All right, and that sounds pat and good,
yeah.
And it's a great strategy. But in this particular time where we were speaking, where thousands of students have been turned away from one of the most popular community colleges in our area, how do you do that? Where do you send them? Where are they going?
I think that is a challenge, and what we're hoping is we can work with the state, we can work locally to ensure that all these students have a place to get a quality public education. California used to be the best education system in the country, and we need to come back to that. And as a foundation, we're going to advocate for those things, where students have a place to go to get a quality education, they receive a quality education, they're prepared for the workforce of tomorrow.
Yeah, and your foundation uses funds from various sources, philanthropists or others who choose to give to it, and you do develop these strategies and things that have worked very well in the past. Can you give people an idea of some of the formulas for success that you've come up with in the past, so they know who you are?
So getting these students ready for completion of something beyond high school, success beyond high school, what we've noticed is math and science are critical. And the research shows that Algebra 2 and Algebra 1 are also critical within math. So what we've been focusing on is making sure that if students are prepared to complete Algebra 1 in 8th grade and then Algebra 2 in high school, and which leads to all the requirements in high school that are required to go to a four-year college. And in order to ensure that, what we've been working with is the business community, and they have been phenomenal, and we need them to continue to support education because their future innovators, their future engineers, their future leaders are in this community.
Right, and they have been responding.
Yeah.
This year, can you give us any idea of what the difference is between where you were and where you are now?
Despite the economy, despite all the challenges, we have seen great response from the business community, from likes of Hewlett-Packard to Cisco to smaller organizations. They have all stepped up to say education is still critically important. And the economy is what it is, but this is a long-term investment, and our business community realizes that. And I think we need to continue to encourage all business community, all our investors, all our individuals to make sure they make education their #1 priority, because it's going to be the great equalizer over the next 10, 12, 20 years. It's not just a one-year play that we're after.
And as someone in your position who sees the big picture, I mean, what do we advise these thousands of people who have been turned away from colleges, even though they're registered or fully qualified?
The challenge is that because of the decrease in slots, because of the budget, it's a challenge, and some people are simply sitting out a semester. I don't think that's the answer. There's various ways. There's online universities. There's various ways to be tenacious in making sure that they can get in some way to continuing and furthering their education, because that's going to be critical.
All right. So, all right. Well, that's not the end of the road. It's the beginning of a different journey. All right. Thanks so much, Muhammad. Come back and visit anytime. That's it for now on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Maggie Scura.